Assassin's Creed Valhalla got a massive update. Version 1.6 not only fixes some stuff, but also brings you a new free roguelike game mode named Forgotten Saga, where you again play as Odin. If you missed the Easter festival, by the way, this might be your chance to try it out again, since it will come back in August 4th. First and foremost, the patch fixes several issues and some quests in the game and Dawn of Ragnarok DLC. I've seen some people still complaining about not being able to upgrade their island trading post and still having issue with the PS5 haptic feedback, but unfortunately I couldn't find any info about that in the changelog. I'll leave the link with the changelog from version 1.6 from Ubisoft official website in the description box. Main focus, however, in this video is clearly the roguelike game mode you get with the update, which I'm going to talk about and give you my honest opinion. Again, Eivor drinks a mysterious potion, and again the player takes control of the Allfather Odin. Forgotten Saga takes place after Dawn of Ragnarok, where Odin tries to get Baldur from Niflheim. So if you really want some background information and know what exactly is going on here, you have to play Dawn of Ragnarok, which is a 40-buck DLC. If you want to learn more about the Dawn of Ragnarok DLC, I will let a link for my review in the description box. When reaching the depths of Niflheim, Eivor/Odin is totally nerfed and you have to upgrade everything again. Abilities, weapons and armor. You start with basic and random weapons, and while proceeding in the levels you'll find plenty of opportunities to decide which path and rewards to take. There can be new weapons, skills or upgrades for those, or runes and health upgrades. You also find legendary weapons, but I couldn't find a way, unfortunately, to take them out of the underworld. Like a traditional roguelike game, every time you die, you lose everything and have to start again with random and basic weapons. The further you go, the tougher enemies become. While it's easy in the beginning, since you can play stealthy and assassinate them, it's impossible to assassinate them later, meaning instant assassination is deactivated. Not only that, but also everything as it seems. Since you start without any abilities, you'll notice that evading and parrying feels a bit heavier and it isn't that smoothly. But luckily you can perma upgrade skills, abilities and armor. For that you have to spend memory points and thoughts. Both you get by progressing through the levels and beating bosses. You can perma unlock also new armor, but therefore you have to kill a specific boss or complete a certain activities. Speaking of boss fights, they are nice, but it also kinda weird. I mean, fighting dragons is the last thing I would imagine doing in an Assassin's Creed game, but at this point it doesn't really surprise me anymore. When it comes to difficulty level, I must say it isn't really hard, to be honest, simply because the enemies are enemies you have encountered before many times and shouldn't give you much trouble. I played Valhalla before, the roguelike mode, 240 hours, and with that the patterns of the enemy are well known. So for anyone who finished the game completely, your first walkthrough in the Forgotten Saga should take around 4 to 5 hours, and after that less, since you'll have perma upgrades at that point. I died in total 3 times. In my first try I could finish also the main boss. It's a fun game mode. Don't get me wrong, Ubisoft is giving us here free content and there is also much to come in the next months, but I must say the story around Odin feels definitely dragged out, since it doesn't give you any more insight about the first civilization. The resources they're using for the mythical story around Odin could be used to continue Eivor's story. I think everyone will agree at this point. For example, we know that Eivor ends up in North America, but the game never explains why. There is even an entire map for that, but who knows, maybe we'll get more in the near future. Well, that sums it up. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about the new DLC? Are you really excited still playing as Odin, or would you prefer a story around Eivor? Thank you for watching and see you.